Are you good at getting in your own way? Hi, I'm Nancy, and I help women reconnect with their lost creative spark and gain more energy in the process. So if that sounds good to you, like and follow. So I love this comment on my repost about my podcast studio, aka my closet, because it totally is correct that we are so good at getting in our own way. And lordy, do I know this. I mean, if there were global championships for getting in your own way, I would have won them at least 6 or 7 times, if not a whole lot more. And I used to hate it when people would say to me, you need to get out of your own way. Like, if I knew how to do that, I would do it, right? And this is why I love to talk to people about starting where you are with what you have. The podcast studio in my closet is a perfect example of this, because a lot of people would have said, no, I need to do this right, and I need to have a great studio and all the right equipment and someone to produce and edit, and it all has to be perfect, and I don't have the money for that, and I don't know where you find a studio, so I guess I'm not starting a podcast. Well, if I had done that, I wouldn't have a podcast, and I certainly wouldn't have had it for 7 years. And I'm actually very fond of my goofy little closet studio because it works really well. And boy, you can't beat the commute, right? If I had waited, I wouldn't have any of that. So my question for you is, where are you getting in your own way? And it may not be in this exact context, but where are you maybe being too hard on yourself? Where are your expectations too high, leading you to not start the thing you want to start because you think you have to have everything right? By the way, that tends to be a sign of perfectionism, whether you recognize it as that or not. High standards and perfectionism are super, super intertwined. Lowering your expectations is the easiest and best way to get around that, though lowering expectations is tough to do in our culture because we're told that those are bad. I'll talk about that more in another video. But for now, just think about where you might be getting in your own way. Where are you making it too hard on yourself? Where can you start where you are with what you have?